This is our awesome individual cheeky chocolate cheesecake with Baileys. This seriously rich chocolatey cheesecake starts with a chocolate bourbon biscuit base, which we're going to lay on the bottom, and then our filling is cream cheese, plenty more chocolate and vanilla, and the cheeky bit, the Baileys. Okay, start with biscuit base. Now these are just chocolate biscuit with like a chocolate cream inside, for those of you who don't know what a bourbon is. Bung plenty in there, Jay, or I'll do it if you're busy eating. But what you're looking for is a fine crumb. And then there's a bowl behind us, Jay.
I have to be honest with you, Ben. I love chocolate.
Thought you might. You can add in our melted butter.
Mmm. Nice healthy dessert then.
What do you expect? There you go, get a spoon, mix all that together. And then we've got some of these cheesecake tins, or any kind of pie tins. Of course, you can use a bigger one, do one big one, you can do individual ones. It's a very, very rich dessert, so you want quite small portions, otherwise you just won't get through it. There's nice big dollops in here. It's important that you pack it down nice and tight, because otherwise you won't be able to get them out the other end. They'll stick to the bottom and crumble. While I leave you to finish those off, Jay, I will start with the next bit, our filling. More chocolate, in this case, milk chocolate. So what I'm gonna do is crack all this into here.
I don't know what it is about Christmas that makes everyone think that they can just eat anything they want. It's like a time off, isn't it? No one really cares.
And you can wake up on Christmas morning, open your stocking and eat chocolate. It's the only time of the year is acceptable. In fact, all the way through Advent.
You have stockings?
I wear stockings. We have stockings. I'm gonna add a little knob of butter into that as well. And then I'm gonna go and put that into a microwave for 30 seconds, give it a stir, and it might need another 10 or 20 after that to melt.
You really shouldn't eat that on its own, but it's really good.
Now the bases are done, we can look at our filling. So, cream cheese with fat. We need a whisk as well.
That's not really scooping, is it, Ben?
Well, that's your job. I wouldn't want to do everything for you, Jamie. I'm just here to guide. So that's going to go in there with our sugar, a little bit of vanilla, about a teaspoon. That's a vanilla extract. And then as that begins to come together, we can pour in our Baileys. Say when.
I quite like Baileys, so this could take a while. I don't really want you to ruin the cheesecake.
It looks like an awful lot, but that was exactly 100 ml. If you check all the ingredients, they are down below. It's a lot of Baileys. It is a very chocolate cheeky cheesecake.
That is a lot of Baileys.
Or even a cheeky chocolate, but it's amazing.
Have you been at the Baileys already?
Maybe. Keep whisking. Now that should all come together nicely, and as you do that, it will go lumpy at first, might look a bit funny, but it will come together. I'll go and grab the other rest of the chocolate.
Okay. I think I'm feeling a bit tipsy just from smelling it.
Beautifully whisked together, and this almost melted. You can still see the outline of the chocolate, but all we need to do is give it a stir, and all of it will combine perfectly.
This is going to be incredible, isn't it? Look at that.
Now, obviously, this is alcoholic. Just cakes our cameraman. That bit's for you.
It's good, actually, yeah, nice. Well done.
So what I was trying to say before you made so much mess was this is obviously alcoholic. You can leave out the Baileys, but in its place, you do have to put something else. So maybe 100 ml of whole milk. So it's a similar consistency, and then just to get more vanilla, more chocolate, less Baileys, okay?
Or just whiskey, or just brandy, or...
Well, I suppose you could. They're a lot stronger, so you wouldn't necessarily have quite so much. So our chocolate and butter mix goes in there.
I love that. When you first stir it in, you get that marble effect.
You need to combine it all properly, because it's the chocolate that sets and holds everything else together, so make sure it is well combined, as lovely as it looks. And then we can pour it onto our biscuit base. Whisk out. Carefully.
Bash it down.
Just shake it, maybe. No, not that way. You've had too much chocolate or too much Baileys. I'm not sure which it is. Now the key at this point is to fill it up nice to the top.
Yep, nice to the top.
Nice to the top, and then flatten it off so it goes right to the edges, okay?
Oh, okay, yep.
Like so. We need to complete that. Right, we need to complete all of those so they're all at the same, and then they go into the fridge for at least 4 hours to set up completely, and then we can show you the finishing touches with our Maltesers. Once the cheesecakes have set up, leave them out for sort of 5 or 10 minutes or so, just so the edges begin to soften, and then you should be able to just push them down like so. And then just before we pop it on our plate, I'm going to put a few Maltesers, another kind of Christmas favourite, on the bottom. Added texture, added crunch, add a lift to the plate. Pop that on there, and balance precariously. And then I'm going to do a quenelle of cream on top. Jamie, can you...
No, sorry. You're going to do a what?
Quenelle of cream. So if you can crush up the Maltesers with the back of a knife. and I'll do the quenelle. So some hot spoons, big dollop, and you just want to kind of pass it from spoon to spoon. So you just pass it from spoon to spoon to spoon to spoon to spoon, and then pass it onto the top, and it's just that kind of quenelle shape. A couple of your Maltesers, I just want to crush them. Maybe that was a bit easy. Maybe I gave you a bit of a tricky job there.
Why don't you just quenelle them over there?
We're just going to sprinkle them over there. So there we go, it's incredibly rich and definitely a little bit of a cheeky chocolate cheesecake. Sorted. Oh, hope you're not driving later.
Sorry, Nan, you've got to find your own way to the airport. Wow. Ben, this is incredible.
Everything good about Christmas Day in one fell swoop.
And best of all, no Brussels sprouts. I love cheesecake. And if you love cheesecake, then you need to have a search on our website for cheesecake, because there are loads more recipes there.